You think you know me? You think you know me? That's the famous theme song that was made by Alter Bridge for the legendary superstar Edge, who is currently right now been out storyline after he was attacked by Judgment Day. But it seems that Edge should be returning very, very soon, and maybe with an old gimmick that all WWE fans should be very familiar with, and it might be the reason to get Edge back to where we all believe Edge can be, and how the dastardly heel can go and operate. What's going on, everybody? This is NYG Jeffy T 3285, and I'm here to break down a video all about the return of Edge, and about some news that broke recently as today about Edge returning to one of his most familiar gimmicks that helped make Edge one of the greatest superstars in the mid-2000s, albeit from when he was a tag team champions in the early 2000s. But what really put him over is the gimmick that he used in the mid to late 2000s that really catapulted Edge to one of the greatest superstars to ever live. And that, of course, is the rated R superstar. What he was made famous for in legendary rivalries against The Undertaker, Batista, Randy Orton, and of course John Cena. The Edge has been a 31, count them, 31-time champion, which is second most all time. Edge is a 4-time WWE champion, 7-time world champion, 5-time Intercontinental champion, 1-time United States champion, 2-time WWE tag team champion, 12-time WWF/WWE World Tag Team Champion. He's the 2005 Money in the Bank winner. He's the 2010 and 2021 Royal Rumble winner. Edge is also a part of the 2012 Hall of Fame class. He's the 14th ever Triple Crown winner, which means he's a WWE, an Intercontinental, and a tag team champion in his career at least once. He's also the 13th ever Grand Slam winner, which means he's a WWE/World Heavyweight Champion, United States, Intercontinental, and tag team champion. Edge has pretty much done it all. There's not anything that Edge has not done in his career. He's won Elimination Chambers. He's won Hell in the Cells. He's won Royal Rumbles. He's won it all. He's had some of the most incredible segments in WWE history, including in 2006 during his feud against John Cena, where he literally had a live sex celebration on television, which was one of if not the highest rated segment in Raw history with the numbers it brought in. Edge has recently come back. He came back originally a couple of years ago with his face gimmick in 2021 when he returned as a face to face off against Randy Orton, including having the greatest wrestle match ever, quote. And he also recently turned heel after he was feuding with AJ Styles. And then Edge brought together the group known as the Judgment Day, which originally consisted of himself, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley. But in June 6th episode of Monday Night Raw, after Finn Balor was going to be the latest member to join the group, Edge was unceremoniously kicked out of the group, and he has been gone off TV ever since. Well, there's been vignettes that have been teasing a possible return of Edge in the coming weeks. You've seen little vignettes of things that he did in the past, whether it be some ladders indicating when he was the tag team champion with Christian, when he was doing TLCs, whether it be old shirts of rivals he used to have, like The Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, and including even some vignettes of stuff that happened recently, all indicating that Edge's imminent return is coming very soon. And what it all signals to be is that, especially with the WWE starting to go more to a edgier product and more TV-14 product starting at SummerSlam this year, it seems that the rated R superstar's comeback just seems way too familiar and way too obvious to happen, because it would fit in just the exact type of narrative that Vince McMahon is trying to throw out there right now, is that he wants to have more of an edgy product. And what can be more edgy than what you had with the rated R superstar when he was running rampant in 2006 through 2010, when he was arguably the most edgy superstar out there, and you were just waiting to see what this guy was going to do next, what he was going to say next, what him and Lita were going to do. They were the power couple of the mid-2000s to late 2000s. And it's going to be a nice, refreshing thing to have with Edge coming back as the rated R superstar and being able to be that guy that we were all too familiar with. The thing is, it's going to be a little bit difficult to pull that off when you're going to be a face instead of a heel, because Edge was best known as the rated R superstar, especially when he was a dastardly heel. And now he's going to be doing the gimmick as a baby face against the heel Judgment Day gimmick, group of Finn Balor and Damian Priest, also with Rhea Ripley, who's currently on the side right now due an injury, but when she comes back, she'll be part of it too. But this could be something refreshing for Edge's character, as it seemed like the Judgment Day thing was going really strong, but when he was a babyface, it was sort of stale. So I'm curious to see how they're going to package Edge as the rated R superstar, but as a babyface instead of a heel, and if he's still going to have some of those heel-like sentiments that he had when he was the rated R superstar back in the mid-2000s. I don't think it's going to be quite as crazy and edgy as he did back then, but I still think it's a refreshing thing to see for Edge. So that's just my quick little video I want to throw out there about Edge returning to be the rated R superstar, and it could happen as soon as this Madison Square Garden show that's happening on Monday, or possibly at SummerSlam. But it seems like the rated R superstar is on his way back to the WWE, which is a very, very good sign to see. So if you liked the video, please hit the like button below. Subscribe if you haven't already to NYG Jeffy T 3285 for more breaking news, updates, and chatter surrounding the WWE, New York Giants, Brooklyn Nets, New York Mets, as well as some food for thought. Turn on the bell for notifications on the next short or video that drops concerning the WWE. And leave a comment below on how you feel about Edge returning as the rated R superstar. If you like it, if you don't like it, if you're not sure, if you think it's going to be not as good as it was when he was in the 2000s run, or if you think it's going to give him a refreshing kick to his character going forward. So I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your Wednesday. Take it easy, and let's see what the rated R superstar is going to be doing next in the WWE. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.